Hey everybody, and welcome to the Nightly Grind. Tonight is June 9th, 2017. We have a full news night tonight since we were off last week of
And Boone
sorts.
broke his fucking
Way
phone, so-
off.
And we're late starting tonight.
We were way off last week.
But next week we should have a full night again because it's E3 coming up this week, which we'll discuss in a minute. But
Yeah.
the big news from last week, which we missed, but we can discuss this week because it's still relevant, is new details for the Nintendo Switch Online were announced. Let's see. For as far as pricing is concerned, it will be either $3.99 a month, $7.99 for 3 months, or $19.99 for a year. So $20 a year, $4 a month is essentially how it works out to be, which isn't terrible. As far as
Well,
yeah, I mean Xbox
48
is 60.
compared to 20 is pretty terrible.
Xbox is 60, I think.
Xbox
Yeah,
is
it's
50
60
now, I
for
think.
PlayStation, I think.
No,
Is it?
it's 50 and 50 right now.
Oh, 50 and 50. Yeah, it's been a while since I've subscribed to
I know this. I get the transaction.
Xbox. So online play will be free for Nintendo account holders until the paid online service launches in 2018. The smart device app will connect to Nintendo Switch and let you invite friends to online play, set play appointments, and chat with friends during online matches in compatible games. There will be a limited free version this summer.
And people will still just use Discord.
I blame GTA
You blame GTA for what?
for the cell phone with your friends in a game bullshit.
You mean Grand Theft Auto?
GTA.
GTA is the same thing, right?
Pretty sure.
Am I in an alternate universe? Is GTA not Grand Theft Auto?
But what does it have to do with? Oh, because the cell phone in the game.
GTA 5, they added the cell
No,
phone
yeah,
where you can
I
fuck.
got you. I got you.
Oh
I was
my
confused.
God.
I was like, you don't really talk to your friends in it though. Anyways, the whole cell phone, the whole using your smart device is crazy to me. For voice chat, inviting your friends to play, that should be integrated into the system. They did discuss the one. They have previously they discussed you get like one game a month.
Yeah, we were not happy about that.
Right. They changed that.
Yep.
Online subscribers will now have an ongoing access to a library of classic games with like a Netflix style subscription, I guess, where you can play any one of those games. They're adding online functionality to some of them, I guess. So I think that's a better system. You can play.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play.
And for that price, it's still better than Sony and everything. So.
Yeah.
I think fucking over the monthly subscribers is pretty fucked. That's not cool.
Why?
Because it goes from $20 to $48. That's more than double.
What? What are
If you were
talking
to
about?
pay for it monthly
For
rather
monthly.
than yearly.
Yeah. It'd be
Oh.
$48. That is ridiculous.
Well, that's how it is with
Make
how
it
Sony.
they always do it.
35 instead of
So
20.
that's-
or-
They want you to pay for a
45
year.
That's
months
more
for a
than
year?
double.
Yeah.
But
That's more than
that's
double.
how it is with anything. If you pay monthly, you're
It
paying
is not
more.
how it is with everything.
They want
A
you to
lot
pay
of it-
for the year. They want to suck you in.
I
Sony
understand
does
that,
it,
but
Microsoft
not
does
everybody
it.
can do that.
I know, I
It's
get
meant
it.
to fuck over people.
Amazon does it.
Look,
Amazon?
we don't do
Yeah.
we don't do help people in the business model. It's meant to fuck people over.
Can you
I don't know
buy,
what the
like-
argument is here.
Can you buy Amazon Prime for 1 month?
Yep.
Wow, I didn't even know you could do that. I thought it was
But
only a
it's
year.
but it's super expensive.
Okay, yeah,
Well, not expensive, but it's
over the
basically-
year it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the people that can't upfront the $100, it's not good. And it's just, I guess it's the same thing with that price model where you can't upfront $20 right away. You pay the $4 instead.
Yeah. Let's say with Loot Crate, things like that.
Yeah.
They want to
A lot
know how
of
many people are
companies
using it
do
up for the
this.
year. Yeah.
A lot of companies do this. It's not new.
Expands the player base or user base or whatever. Yeah. So I don't have an issue with it, but I do have an issue with the fact that it's all on your freaking cell phone.
That doesn't bother me. You know why? Because most of the people I've already talked to that's going to be getting
That's
a Switch
stupid.
and that,
What's up?
we're going to be using Discord.
Binary 099.
All right, that cell phone's nonsense.
Well, it is, but
Nonsense.
Yeah.
don't use it.
You have a
Problem
computer
solved.
literally sitting in front of you with the Switch. Why can't they use it?
Use Discord. It's free.
You're missing the point.
Yeah.
Don't
It
make
should-
excuses
it
for
should
shitty
be
business
on the
practices.
console.
I'm not agreeing that it's
Mhm.
good. I'm just saying I'm not going to use the crappy thing that they're going to have for cell phones. I'm going to use Discord.
Yeah. Well, you can't invite your friends to play then.
I can still invite them.
I don't know if you can. I don't think you can invite them
I think you
outside of
have to
having
all
your
be
cell
running
phone.
the
app.
app.
I think you have to run the app to invite people.
I think your friends have to be running the app too.
Hey, Binary.
By the looks of it, they're saying you have to run the app itself. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not a fan. The price I don't have a huge problem with, especially since they changed the way the classic game was working.
Yeah, no, the $20, I don't have a problem with that at all. Right, that's great.
Netflix style, you get, and I'm guessing they're gonna add more games to it down the line and everything. Because what is it? The NES collection has over 400. The SNES collection has over 200. So
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they'll be putting out these things for a while.
yeah.
Yeah, and
But I'm
yeah,
wondering
even
if
if
it
they're
is-
like
if
10
it
games a
is-
month or something.
If it is Netflix style though, some games will probably be leaving the library
Yeah.
sometime. I'm
I
guessing.
would imagine like Mario 3 is always going to be in there, or it should be.
All
You know,
Mario
the most
games will
popular
probably
games.
in there.
Yeah.
But we won't know. We won't know. I'm guessing E3 might have more information.
Yeah, I saw that Nintendo bumped up to like a 25-minute presentation or something like that today. Yeah, big deal. So
More Mario with jumping on hat
we'll
in
talk
that weird New York setting.
yeah, that game looks
I
weird.
think that game looks kind of interesting.
I don't know.
Well, it looks interesting, but that weird New York setting is.
And having like real human
Yeah,
beings
weird.
look
and they're
different.
all in suits.
Yeah, it looks weird. Yeah, I always thought of Mario as a real human being, just
Yeah,
in a
like
cartoon character.
It's just a tiny.
Do you wear pantsuits everywhere, Binary?
Like they did in the Mario game. That could have been Tokyo. We don't know where that was.
Wait, what's that new craze?
It was definitely New
What are those-
York.
It did look like New York.
What are those pants that guys are wearing now?
Pantsuits?
Romp hymns?
Rompers. Oh my god.
It's a romp him.
Drop
Dude,
Not a romp
do you
her.
just pull your testicles off and throw them as far as you can? Is that how that works? Those things are ridiculous.
Yeah, they are ridiculous.
They've got- They've got lace. They've got lace ones.
My
and I
coworker
also
was
saw-
really into it.
How do you
I
know so
also
much
saw-
about these, Torn?
I think we need to move on.
He's all
away
over
from
social.
this stuff.
He's all over
Hold
social
on.
media.
Hold on.
Someone
They
give him a
also
pie.
have pantyhose for men now
No.
with like designs and stuff on them that are more.
I want to see a
imagine
link.
More manly,
Link.
huh?
Get
Yeah.
us a
that?
link.
Can you believe that?
Wouldn't you just
Yeah,
get a
that's the
regular
link. I don't
pair of
believe you.
pantyhose and put them on?
I don't believe you. Give me a link.
Pantyhose.
Give me a link. I
Pantyhose
don't
to go with
believe
your lace rompers.
Anyways,
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
let's move on.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to do that every day.
So we got
Let's
our
do time warp again.
we got our Nintendo bitching session in for the week.
You do that when you're feeling like a classy bitch.
Uh, Take-Two Interactive, the parent company of publishers Rockstar Games and 2K Games, has acquired Kerbal Space Program. They say that it will not affect development of the game in future releases.
Oh dear
To
God.
me, it feels a lot like when Microsoft purchased Minecraft, like they're purchasing it
Yeah.
maybe to give it to schools and have it be like an educational thing. That's what I think it might be heading. But
Rockstar.
AR,
Well,
VR.
Rockstar.
Take two, interactive.
Take-Two
not
is the parent
Rockstar.
company. They bought Kerbal Space Program. They did not buy the Game Studio Squad along with it. They only bought the game from Squad.
Yeah.
Originally, people thought they bought the Game Studio as well, but apparently they didn't. So I don't know what they're going to work on now,
I do
but
agree.
something
I can
different.
see that. I can see like an education version, like how Minecraft. There's now a Minecraft education version out there.
Right.
Educational version.
Especially with Kerbal
So
Space
I-
Program, it'd be really easy to make it educational.
Learn how to use thermodynamics. Go.
Well, just space stuff in general, and you know, that's how
Space.
that's
I'm
how
in
I see it.
space. Hey, Dad. I'm in space. Space.
But I think it could be cool. It's a fun little game. I still need to buy it, but I've seen people.
More
other people playing it.
nerds.
More.
You're a nerd.
More nerds, less turds.
It's quite the slogan. So ahead of E3, which I believe starts on Tuesday, we got some new details
No.
about Call of Duty World War II. The multiplayer is going to be slower paced and more strategic compared to the more future set CODs, which makes sense because you don't have exoskeletons and jump packs and all that crap. So it'll still be a quicker paced game, but not as fast as the more recent ones. And the maps are going to be set in different fronts, so it won't just be Eastern Front or Western Front. It'll be both. And
Okay.
maybe we'll get some Pacific Islands stuff in there as well.
That'd
Doubtful
be
if it's
nice.
going to be based in Europe. That'll be DLC.
That'll be,
content.
yep, there it is. DLC.
Yeah,
So,
DLC 1.
true. It'll be a random drop out of a paid paid box or something.
It'll be, what was that one?
A paid
what
war
was it we
crate.
played?
we didn't. Oh, that would be Rising Storm. The
No. What was the one for
Battlefield Vietnam.
Battlefield?
Battlefield
Pacific
Vietnam was
one.
fun.
Battlefield was Midway.
Yeah, Midway.
1942. You talking about? They remade that on Xbox and they called it 1943. It was a hell of a lot of fun. I wish they had brought it to PC, but they never did.
I bet they might do it for a Pacific map. For,
Maybe.
You're pathetic.
So speaking of E3,
don't be so specific.
this year starts on the 13th. Although I think they have, some companies have things tomorrow and Sunday as well. But the 13th through the 15th are the main dates for E3 this year. Have anybody thought about any games they might want to see at E3 this year?
Really.
I was.
Dissidia, Final Fantasy Dissidia on
who's
the
that
PS4.
one?
that's a new one. Destiny
Yeah.
2. Hopefully we'll see something from that.
I want more information. It's already been confirmed that it's going to be shown there. I just want more information on what's going to be a little bit different than Destiny 1, which I'm hoping they actually have a fucking story in the beginning. It's
Okay.
already been shown that they're going to get rid of the whole, to learn anything about the game, you have to go onto their website or download their phone app. They're actually going to have lore in the game now. So that'll be fun. They don't have any more lore cards or grimoires or whatever they're called.
I have known nothing about Destiny 1.
Oh, it was one of the downfalls where if you wanted to do any information gathering, you have to go online and go to the website when you unlock it.
Weird.
That's the only way you could really read.
That's ugly.
There's nothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a shit fest of a game.
That's
the
super
expansions,
clunky.
the expansions did save it, but it was way too clunky of a game. So from what information I could find on Destiny 2, it's going to be a lot better than Destiny 1.
Yeah,
On
I'm
the aspect
excited.
of they'll actually have a decent story going on, and yeah,
I'm
combat's going to
say-
be different. Equipment's going to be a little bit different. They actually have right off the bat how the weapons work, primary, secondary, and so on. So,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say Middle Earth.
Yeah.
oh, War
That got-
or Shadow
the-
War.
And
The date on that got
Fractured
pushed
Butthole.
back too. What?
I was
Oh,
thinking like a
South
Fractured
Park.
Butthole.
Yeah. I was
No.
thinking Cyberpunk 2077 maybe.
That would be another.
There's a
one.
new BioWare action adventure game that's supposed to be coming out. I hope we get
Yeah, there's
something
new
from
Bioware
that.
at the E2.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in. Red Dead Redemption 2 maybe. Sea of Thieves. I thought that was an interesting looking game. And maybe some of The Last of Us 2, but
No, yeah,
Yes.
the big one that really caught
Um,
my eye is, well, like I said, Dissidia, Final Fantasy. I really like
Mhm.
the ones on the PSP. It'd be nice to play it on a console, but I think it just
Yeah,
feels like
PC.
Square is gonna show off a little of remakes Final Fantasy 7. I don't think it's gonna be something big, but I have a feeling they're gonna show something.
how long is it going to take them to do this? Didn't they announce it last year?
They announced it a long time ago.
They announced the remake at one of the E3s, I think.
I thought it was
a couple
last year or
years
2
ago.
years ago.
It was not. It was at
2
least
years
3
ago?
years ago.
Jeez.
Have they already confirmed everything that they're showing off at E3, or is it?
There's a lot of unconfirmed stuff.
Yeah, there's
but
a lot of
Square's one of,
Ideas. but-
Square is one of those companies that will just like, oh, by the way, here's another trailer.
Yeah. Like at the end,
I would-
oh, here's a
I
huge
don't
reveal
think
we didn't talk about
Cyberpunk-
before.
I don't think that's gonna make it.
I would like to see more of that one game that they were coming out with. That's like you're playing the white or the golem or something like that, and you're going against the Vikings.
I don't know
I don't
that
remember
one.
what. Oh, I saw a video for it a while ago. It looked really cool.
Like it's
and you're
you
playing,
against the
you're
Vikings?
a monster. You're a
Nice.
monster, and you're trying to like a troll or something, and you're trying to run away and trying to take out these Vikings. They're out hunting you and trying to kill you.
It's weird.
It was really cool looking though. It was interesting.
It was called Evolve.
Ah, no. We promised we'd never say that again.
The E
No,
word.
Torn knows what I'm talking about. Because Torn watched the video too. He knows what I'm talking about.
In this state, I don't think.
Wait,
Troy
what are
knows
we
you're
talking
Fair enough. You may not
Exactly.
know.
No, but I don't think Cyberpunk is going to make an appearance because
what
of the
the heck?
whole.
It's gonna be a long
We're
shot.
talking about a Viking game.
Yeah, and he's trying to segue away from the Viking, and then we can't remember what the hell it's called.
You don't think Cyberpunk will show up?
No,
I don't think so.
Really?
I think
No,
it's a long
because
shot.
remember the leaked.
We'll get to
supposedly
that,
The leaked,
yeah.
Okay, well, there was a response to that. Anyway,
Well, we can go.
anyway.
So what happened was some documents related to the development of Cyberpunk 2077 were held for ransom. Somebody
A
somehow
hella old
got
build.
somebody got a hold of some files and was holding them ransom. And CD Projekt said, "We're not going to pay you any money, and anybody that gets a hold of them, be aware that these are really old and really not
Yeah,
any
they said we're not going to give
idea
you
of
dick
what it's
for
going to
it.
be like."
But they also followed that up with, when we're ready to show you something about it, we will gladly do that.
Hmm.
I just think it's too soon. I don't think they were.
Maybe
gonna
they're
shoot for E3
gladly
at all.
gladly going to show us on Wednesday or Friday or whatever.
I'll
the
be
13th
surprised.
to the 15th
I hope to
is when
see.
E3.
I hope to see something from it because I'm excited.
It's a
about
long shot. It's a long.
It has
shot.
been a while, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't
the
know.
last video we've seen on that was a long time ago. And Death
It wasn't
Stranding
a
will not be
video.
at E3 this year.
The
Kojima said that.
2077 video was the same time around the
And
remake.
we don't get
video.
another fucking insane video with little naked babies and a naked guy walking around.
Yeah.
And,
mean,
and
God,
a
man.
ghost
naked-
whale coming
Now
out
I
of the
have
water.
no reason to watch anything from E3 now.
And a ghost whale coming out of the water and falling in front of a.
So how bad do you
An
think?
astronaut.
How bad do you think Ubisoft is gonna crash and burn? Every year they always have such a bad presentation of shit.
You mean they're.
What do they have yet? What do they have to present?
I don't know. Let's see. What do they got this year?
Yeah.
Another generic sandbox open world game?
Assassin's Creed Egypt, I think, where that's what they're
Oh,
aiming.
whoopsie.
Another
fucking
Assassin's
do.
Creed.
I thought those
Probably.
came out- I thought they
I
weren't coming
knew-
out with that.
That was last year. They said they were going to stop releasing it last year and then released about 6 games with the whole Assassin's Creed thing. They just didn't release it on the major platforms.
But I thought that they were holding off for a year or two or something.
Yeah,
before
they held off for
Yeah.
a year and now they're
It's been a year.
bringing it out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
See, when
fair
you
enough.
beat a dead horse long enough, you got to get it time to catch its breath before you continue beating it. So,
It's like, 1 second.
If
1
it's dead,
second.
why
I've
does
been
it have
neighing
breath?
for a while. Give me a check.
I gotta catch my breath. Yeah.
No, Ubisoft is probably gonna show off one of the Assassin's Creeds, a new IP. What's that game? The Division 2 or some DLC for it,
Division's
or Honor
dead.
crap.
The Division.
I
Maybe
think
we'll see
Ubisoft
something
only
for
has like
Wildlands.
one game right now that isn't even worthwhile. That
I wonder if
that would be the Rainbow Six
Siege.
Siege.
Yeah.
haven't
I
they
think
been
that's what I
working
think it's
on
gotta
a
be, like,
live
actual
action Division?
coding. That was
Oh,
yeah. They released they did it, but they didn't do anything with it. They did the same exact thing with Ghost Recon.
I wonder if we're
Um,
gonna finally see something on that.
No.
you can Amazon.
Yeah,
No?
it's
Yeah,
on
they-
Amazon.
Yeah,
Or
Amazon.
Did
Netflix.
they ditch the whole project or?
No,
was
it's on
just a
Amazon.
teaser.
It was
It was
very
just a
short.
teaser. Yeah, it was just
20
a teaser.
minutes maybe.
Yeah. It was just teaser, just like you
Yeah.
could find the Ghost Recons on it. On
was
Netflix
pretty
or
lame.
Amazon as well.
Halo did
So-
it also. Halo for I think between 4 and 5 or whatever they did something
Yeah, they
like
did
that.
something similar. Yeah.
But it was really cool because they actually did episodes and told the story and everything. It was really nice.
Alrighty. Since you guys were playing Magic the Gathering earlier, you card nerds will be interested in this. Cryptic and Perfect World have announced a Magic the Gathering MMORPG for PC and consoles.
Who is Cryptic?
Cryptic Studios are the developers behind MMORPGs like City of Heroes, Champions Online, Star Trek Online, and Neverwinter.
Man, they have such a great track record.
Hey, it's gonna be a pay to win, just like Magic the Gathering.
It's
This
free to
could
play.
Be the one.
It is free to play.
That means it's gonna be full of microtransactions, just like Magic the Gathering.
Why would they need this? They already have it.
What an MMO?
Technically,
Because City of Heroes and all that is technically free to play unless you actually want to do any of the missions that they're interesting. Then you have to pay like $15.
Isn't Magic the Gathering free to play unless you want to actually buy
No.
cards to
No.
play it?
no, you gotta put.
Yeah,
10
well,
bucks
it
in.
depends
You
on
have to
which
buy the
one.
game first?
You gotta put 10
Wow.
bucks in, and you basically get a
Starter
card
pack?
edition. So you get no, not just a starter pack.
Oh,
you
big.
get a fuck ton of.
Oh, okay.
But it's an
Starter
MMO
stuff.
RPG. It's not actually a card game.
Yeah, it's not. This isn't actually a card game. This is a real MMORPG. Yeah.
That's based on the Magic the
That's
Gathering.
based on the
world.
Magic the
You're a
Gathering world.
planeswalker. You're a
See, that's
planeswalker.
very it from a standpoint of actual how it like the storyline aspect. It's an interesting setting.
It's been
And they-
done.
It has not really been.
It's been done.
Magic the Gathering online. Actually playing like a planeswalker
Yes.
with no
It's
cards.
been done.
Yeah, they've done the Planeswalker games,
I don't remember.
but they're still card games.
Yeah, this is not card game.
Yeah, there's still card
This
games.
is an
That's
actual-
the thing.
Well,
This is
there's
just going to
one
be
that's
taking
not a card
place.
game. There's one
It's-
that's more like an
It's
arena.
World of
battle.
Warcraft, but
Yeah.
not World of Warcraft.
But in the Magic Gathering
There
world.
we go. There
I
is
mean,
no
like-
card game in this.
Like I said,
well,
they
there
got
might be. Who knows?
the world. It's interesting. The way they can do it is very interesting. They have a very, 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 very large and built out like.
No.
No, they really do.
No, I mean, how many sets do they have now?
Well, you have 17 actual Master Editions, and I would times that number by about
I
3 or
wasn't
4
really
for the
asking.
actual card sets.
I wasn't
I'm just saying that from a nerd standpoint, or just from the aspect of an MMO, it could be very interesting because you literally the whole planeswalking thing is going through different planes of existence and completely different technology and stuff based into it. So I mean, they from one standpoint or another, they could do something interesting with it. Will they do it? I doubt it.
Shadow will somehow play a passive-aggressive planeswalker and kill everyone because they kill themselves.
Everybody's
Fucking
gonna run
asshole.
around as Jason Liliana and
Everybody, or don't forget fucking What's the Dragon too.
Know me?
No, fucking,
I know what
you're not talking about Div Visit. He's not a
no,
planeswalker.
What'd you
the
say,
fucking-
Bone?
the one
I
of the
know
first,
what none
like,
of
pure
this means.
It's okay.
multicolors.
Torn's like high out of his mind.
What?
Or are you talking about
What?
Shut
talking about-
up.
Polinalis or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Filling off in this?
All right.
So I mean, it's interesting, but it's literally like really the game company behind it doesn't really
No, they don't have a good track
strike
record.
you with confidence. So
They're gonna microtransaction the hell out of the game.
Yeah.
Let's
it
not-
does
let's not
work,
even-
yeah.
let's not even talk about their biggest hit, City of Heroes, was literally just a giant ripoff of Marvel and DC. So I mean, there was
Hey.
no originality in
Wait,
that
I
game
thought-
I could make
whatsoever.
Vegeta and Goku in that game.
Didn't City of Heroes come first before those ones?
Oh, obviously, yeah. I mean, you know,
It's not really a ripoff, then, is it?
what do you mean? Are you saying that City of Heroes was made in like 2006 or 2007, and somehow it preempted like Stan Lee's writings or something? I'm not really sure.
No, I'm saying you're talking about how it's ripping off. I mean, you can have superhero games or something in the superhero genre, but Marvel Universe and DC Universe, the online game.
Oh no, I'm not talking
didn't
about.
come
I'm
out.
not
Those
talking
were
about that. I'm
rip-offs
saying that.
of
I'm saying that
superhero.
every character that was created within that entire thing was literally a cut and
Hmm.
copy paste of an existing superhero that's already well documented.
Yeah. So they didn't
it
have a heck
wasn't-
of a
it
lot of
wasn't
work to do
like,
on
you
that
know,
end.
Yeah, they really did it. It's like, here's a guy that has extreme healing and claws come out of his hands. You know? So it's just that there's a guy that shoots lasers out of his eyes.
And he's
Wow, that's
nearly
original.
invincible.
You know, he's a tank class guy that's basically covered in metal and really, really strong.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
there's enough customization in there that you could make anything you wanted. It's just everybody wanted to play Spider-Man and Deadpool.
But
So you would
Yeah.
see 80s Deadpools running around like, okay, but you can make anything you want. The customization is there, which
no,
would
the
be cool
customization was
if they
fantastic.
could put
but-
that into the Planeswalkers for the Magic thing. If Magic, they could somehow make it so you could customize your own Planeswalker with its own skills and
Hey,
stuff.
Torn, look. So-
All right. From one nerd thing to another, the Pokemon Go team is celebrating 2 landmark events coming up. The first anniversary of Pokemon Go and 750 million global downloads, which is an impressive number.
That's fine.
The Solstice event will be starting on June 13th, 2017. This will feature Fire-type and Ice-type Pokemon, huge XP bonuses for throwing Pokeballs accurately, and discounted lucky eggs in the game shop, whatever. Soon after...
How hard is it to throw one accurately right now?
not hard.
If you do nice, it's easy, great,
Yeah.
and then excellent is, well, that's. the
It
best
also
you can
kind of
get.
depends
Yeah,
on
the
what
target
you're
gets
trying to
smaller and
get.
smaller.
Some of the Pokemon are further away.
Yeah.
and
Or they
some
start
are
jumping
fly.
more.
It's
Yeah.
not hard to get a nice.
It's
no,
not
it's not
hard
hard
to
to.
get.
It's not
But
that nice.
that's not enough experience. You get like 10 bonus.
It's not
Alright,
like you
please
get a
continue,
huge
please
bonus.
continue.
It's not like you get a huge amount of experience for an excellent either, though.
You get
It's
50.
like, what, yeah, 10, 50, 100?
But I think they're giving bonus
10, 20,
experience.
50?
No,
like,
it's
or
10,
25,
20,
50?
50.
Yeah, it's like
I
nothing.
think they're giving bonus experience for curveballs and stuff too.
Yeah.
See, Shadow, this is how it feels when we have to listen to you go on about fucking Magic Gathering.
I knew that was coming. I was just laughing at the fact that it's literally you can't fail at throwing it. So
You can.
it's like even
You
the worst
You can
throw is
fail.
like,
No, you can
absolutely
fail.
can.
Yeah, you can fail.
You know this.
You can
You
fail.
know this because you took my phone and you were sitting there trying to get something.
Failing
for like
miserably.
I haven't failed. I always hit it. They just jumped out.
Soon after, there will also be a new update focusing on collaborative group gameplay features. What the hell that means, who knows? And there's going to be for the serious nerds out there, there's going to be a Pokemon Go Fest in Chicago. It will be held on July 22nd.
In Chicago.
Yeah. Probably a
Let's get
lot of
shot.
Pokemon Go players there. Pete
Well,
Go.
They haven't,
That's what I'm gonna start
they
calling
haven't
it. Pete
said
Go.
yet. They haven't said yet what's going to happen at Pokemon Go Fest.
You're all gonna get shot.
That you can go and get tickets and stuff. You have to pay to go to it, and it's in a park. But
Holy shit! it's
In a park in
But
Chicago, yeah. Great idea.
What
they're
time?
getting ready to.
This is going to be a horrible, horrible travesty. It's literally, it's just,
Everybody's gonna have their phones out.
I feel like this was a bad idea to do after dark.
Someone's gonna just shout
Yes.
Dragonite.
They're gonna-
Everyone's gonna
I'm-
turn.
yeah,
run to
imagine
it,
they're
and
gonna
then-
probably drop legendary. They'll probably
They're
drop
also-
legendaries there.
They're also getting ready to do a major gym upgrade or update of some kind. They haven't announced what's going to change, but everybody's Pokemon's going to be wiped out of the gyms. There will be no
fuck
Pokemon
you.
in any gyms for I don't know how many days or whatever, but they're supposed to give you like a 24-hour warning so you can collect that last bonus before they all return to you.
Bum, bum, bum.
I have no interest in gyms whatsoever.
Yeah,
So-
because you're a loser.
Some people do.
Yeah, no, it's just not
yeah,
something.
Some people drive to a gym after studying it for like 3 weeks and then try to take the gym over and then sit there and wait for the person who drove back to the gym because it was being attacked. Okay?
And then
And
beat
then
him up.
She waits until they
Actually do
drive
this?
away so she can continue taking the gym over.
Take their phone and smash it.
And I didn't
Wait,
leave.
this
I was
actually
going to leave,
happens?
but he drove away. Okay.
Yeah, people battle for gyms all the time.
Douchebag.
Saul,
People
calm
battle for
down.
gyms.
Like, I'm
all the time.
attacking a gym right now, and I'm like, that's great. And then she's like, some asshole just drove up and is healing the gym. It's just like, I'm gonna sit here and wait for him to drive away, and then I'm gonna attack it again.
That's funny.
I did, and I knocked his thing back off and was like, take that, jerk. And then
That's how I
drove
feel
away.
at the park. When I'm at the
Then I
park,
had to
there's
go
like
back
2 gyms.
Then I
I had
left.
to go back there at like midnight to finally get it, and then somebody stole it again the next morning.
I rest my case.
Gym wars, man. It's no joke.
Awful.
You don't
Mystic.
fuck around with those fake gems.
Yeah.
Team Mystic.
So,
Woo!
so needless to say, I'm going to Chicago on July 22nd.
Are you really?
No.
Yeah, no.
Because
that's
if you
not
do,
gonna
at least record yourself when you get shot.
I can't imagine what the pictures coming out of there would look like.
It's gonna be pure bedlam. Bedlam. They
Yeah.
were gonna do it in Baltimore, but they just couldn't get the hotels, you know.
Well, they're
if
also-
it's, when
they're also
when is
giving-
it? July, you said?
Yeah.
July
Okay,
22nd.
no.
So the
Yeah,
end
there's
of
no
next
they're
anime
gonna be-
convention.
It's going to be the first of several events. And they're doing a ton of them in Europe, and they're doing a bunch of them in Japan. And
No shit.
Not Japan.
And what?
Yep.
Stunning.
they're having what was it, Pikachu something or other.
Dude,
I
if
don't
they
know.
have Pikachu or people in costume with Pikachu's, I hope one deflates because I love that. That was hilarious.
All right, moving on. A game
Moving
a lot of
on.
us are interested in. Middle Earth: Shadow of War has been delayed. Release date is now set for October 10th.
Red Alert?
Huh?
What?
Middle Earth?
Oh, I thought you said Red Alert. I'm
No,
like,
Middle
what?
Earth.
I thought I said
Middle.
Red Alert too.
Middle Earth.
Thank you, Saul.
Sorry. Middle
I'm like,
Earth.
when is? I didn't know they're making a new Red Alert game.
So Middle Earth: Shadow of War delayed until October.
I'm not upset
Delay
about
it.
that. If they need a little bit more time, I'd rather them do it.
Yeah,
now than-
absolutely. Yeah. I don't have a problem
Boom.
with that.
If you
It's-
need more time, take the time.
they're
I don't
still,
want a
you know,
crap game.
probably meeting their goals prior to Christmas. November is usually when probably most games are trying to release, so they can get in there for Christmas
Yippers.
time.
Black Friday, yeah.
Yeah. Bohemia Interactives, who we know from the Arma series, their next hardcore tactical multiplayer shooter named Argo will be available for free to everyone on June 22nd.
Really?
It will not feature any microtransactions.
Really?
In addition to 5-on-5
Really?
competitive multiplayer, Argo features a cooperative mode called Combat Patrol, in which 10 players can team up to complete objectives and fight against AI-controlled enemies. Bohemia will raise money with the optional Argo Supporters Pack, which includes 14 animations for the end-of-match MVP screen, 22 cosmetic items, and the ability to use vehicles in the scenario editor. And added access to the premium Argo support servers. So really, it's cosmetic stuff and then a few little things.
For the hardcore devs, which will snatch that up,
Yeah.
no problem, because the Arma series has probably some of the most dedicated modding teams out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So I mean, the stuff they do with that game is mind-boggling.
Mm.
If anybody doesn't know that, it's you gotta realize this is where DayZ came from.
Yeah.
And we've all played a shit ton of mods on it that are just insane. So that's probably. I don't think Bohemia is going to problem with that. That game will have support. They're probably trying to get into a more competitive market for that, which I could see it. Like we said earlier with Ubisoft Siege, that definite 5 vs 5 more realistic style combat is still a very doable type of multiplayer thing. So
Mhm.
now
I
whether
think
it'll have
it's-
like go ahead.
I think they said it's going to be set on a map from an older Arma game, but I didn't say how big. I didn't see anything about how big it's going to be.
I would assume it would be small.
I would imagine, yeah. Or maybe the whole map will be there, but the play area will be a smaller inset of the whole map. Like you can choose if you're like doing a scenario editing, you can choose where on the map it's going to take place.
It would be interesting to see that with
Yeah, I
some
don't know.
larger cities and have like a 5 vs 5 kill squads going through and trying to eliminate the other people, and you're actually in a big map.
A larger area,
Yeah, so that would be actually pretty entertaining.
like a Battlefield size map versus a Call of Duty size map.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what they want to go for.
Right,
If they're
yeah.
looking for more competitive gameplay, they're gonna maybe a larger map will be too big because it'll get boring. You want to have that combat like kick off relatively quickly, but I would say more medium-sized maps. So we'll have to see, but it's stuff to definitely keep interesting, and it's great that they're going away for free.
Yeah, I'm
So-
definitely gonna download it and see what
Yeah.
it's like. Absolutely.
And like I said, versus no matter what, they've already pretty much given away. Modding community is going to rock that shit. So within no time, there's going to be a fuck ton of modding co-op aspects added to it. So
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. The last thing I got on here is a Wonder Woman review. Has anybody else seen the movie?
No.
Torn Soul's seen it. Just to be just two things real quick. Wonder Woman 2 is already on schedule. It's going to be set in America.
it's not
apparently.
really anything surprising.
No, it's not.
Honestly,
They made
It's
$100 million
just-
their opening weekend. The movie cost $150 million to make.
I'm not even talking about that. I mean, even the shitty movies DC's done they've had a sequel before the original even came out. So I mean, it's
Is
you
there
know,
is there a Suicide Squad 2 scheduled? I hope not.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
thought there was.
Oh my gosh. What is this, some sort of sequel?
Not continuation.
They made two Supermans, and that was almost just.
I didn't mind the first one.
Never
They're
seen
going
any of
to
them.
begin shooting
It was
it next
hard.
year.
What movie?
Yeah,
was
it's
it?
fun
Suicide
to make
Squad
fun of
2?
some of the things in there.
Yep, they're going to
Oh
start
my
filming it in
gosh.
2018
I haven't even
They
seen
better
the
have-
and
first one
release
yet.
it in 2019.
Patty Jenkins, who filmed the Wonder Woman 1, has not signed on yet, although she said she would like to do Wonder Woman 2.
I heard
and
she was going. It's like they're going to give it to her no matter what.
I would imagine,
Yeah.
but they haven't signed a deal. She's probably waiting to see how much the movie sells so she can say, I want more money.
Ka-ching, ka-ching,
Yeah, 'cause
ka-ching,
I mean, really, here's my sort of review of it. She made the movie excellent. The cinematography is great. They did a very good job writing the movie, I thought.
They
The
didn't show a
characters
lot
are
of
great.
boobs.
They
Oh my
show
god,
the
they had a
boobs.
good writer for once.
Yeah, they had actually
It's
had good
amazing
writing.
how much that actually helps.
Like
You know,
I
I mean-
was invested in the character. I thought she was a great character.
I
Gal
haven't
Gadot
seen
did an
the-
awesome job playing her. Chris Pine did an awesome job playing his character. The two of them together were awesome together.
I haven't seen the movie, but I read some of the non-spoiler reviews, and they're going on how the director that just knew what they were doing,
Yeah.
and like when the women, like the Amazons, jumped, their thighs moved. Like it wasn't showing just like
What kind of
skinny
reviews
people.
are you
I don't know what the hell that
man.
means.
I really like.
I loved in the
love
movie
how
the,
Bendis mind works.
I loved the juxtaposition in the movie
Well, you guys didn't let me fucking finish, you asshole.
because it was weird.
You guys don't say weird shit.
I loved in the movie the juxtaposition of the their home island. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head now. Versus London. Like
Amazonia.
no, like it's all colorful and bright, and then like the next scene, they're in London and it's gray and dark and smog filled because they're burning coal everywhere, and it was just really well. I loved the juxtaposition in those, and the reveal of Wonder Woman in her outfit in the scene, and we've all seen the trailers where she comes out of the trench and runs across the field. You know, they start shooting at her. It's a great scene. She just did a really good job, I thought, with the movie. I mean, there are upsides and downsides, of course, but I thought it was a really strong showing, movie wise. I liked it a lot. That's what I got on that.
That's what I got on. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it because I'll just spoil the shit out of it.
Yeah, it's hard to talk about it too much without spoiling it,
So
because you don't get
It's
too far
great.
into the movie without spoilers. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was a good movie, and it definitely deserves the amount of money that they've been making. Hopefully, it keeps doing well this weekend. That's all I have. Anything else? Okay, we'll be back in a couple minutes for games, since we can't get the YouTube capture to work for
You
videos.
can't get it.
I can't get it.
Somebody fucked it up.
But we'll figure out what we're going to play. If you're watching live, we'll be back in a few. If not, and you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and comment. And check us out next Friday. Thanks for watching.